So we got everything labeled correctly. So far, so good. I think it's working. If it actually zooms in my head this time, or just keep going and... Hey, clap now. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. It is Tuesday, December 1st, 2015. Don't chew on the microphone. I'm Dentral, and we are still playing Final Fantasy XI Online. Alright. We were getting ready here in the lair of Onzozo when somebody else showed up. They're about 10 levels lower than us. I don't think they're going to be going after the same mobs, at least not yet. And if they do and it becomes bad, then we'll find some other place to go. But again, even though the XP is terribly bad at this level, we're gonna do our best to try and get some skill ups. These guys are farming the goblin. Goblins die fast. I don't think they've got any... I mean, they got Shantoto with them, so stuff's gonna die quickly. Anyways, that's just the way it goes. My Windows 10 is giving me all sorts of driver failure issues. I hope it's not the microphone. I'm going to leave it up to y'all to tell me if the microphone has given out for some reason. Looking at OBS, it seems everything's running fine. You aren't expecting that to be the case. Let's just check what this guy cons at real fast here. Even match, low evasion. Let's go ahead and get the Hawker Tree first. Get him from behind. We don't have to worry about it attacking us from behind. I don't want Dent getting too far away just yet. Although, I'm not worried. I've got Farius coughing out simply in case we get stoned. Then we have Farius coughing to and stone us. That's probably my favorite thing about him. Korumoru, well, he's okay on heals. Won't do too many unenfeeblement, but the big thing is when it looks like it's getting ready to use that special ability, you just run around. Down Blast is nothing all that bad. We are getting skill ups, and we're also getting our butts handed to us. Probably because Berserk's up, and this is a decent challenge. It won't stay a decent challenge. Comes another sound vacuum. That could be bad on Farius. Oh. Procure well. I don't think I've got the healing waltz yet. Nope. So it'll wear off in a minute. We got healing waltzes. Mic is working, though I don't know how well the person behind the voice is working. Hello, Lenistrip. It's good to see you too. Oh, we so ready to get these jobs up to 99 and get these skills capped. It's I'm actually feeling the itch to level Paladin, or not level Paladin. Get some Paladin skill ups again. Almost wanted to run out to Outolin and get as many Mandies as I could find, see if I can finally get some shield skill ups going, but that's still hot. But yeah. Just trying to think what went on last night. I had to end the broadcast a little bit early. There was drama going on in the Link show. The Link show leader was he was letting the trolls get to him. I'm not trying to say anything bad about the other side of the argument, but it's just the way he sees it. They were trolls and they were trolling him. You forgot the he forgot the first rule when you're dealing with who you perceive to be trolls, and you don't feed the trolls. He was feeding them. Even the lesser trolls were coming out of the woodworks, and they were starting to push his buttons because they saw how easy it was to push his buttons. And do not know why I'm not hitting. Maybe I was too far away. Oh, that you're tanking now. Or off tanking. See how this goes. Long story short, instead of B-listing players that were offending him or kicking him from the show that were offending him, he decided to throw the link show away. It's still active. People that have facts can still toss out new pros and that kind of thing, but yeah, let's get currently to change your mentality. Don't get some parries. And let's go over. Provoke here. Curious Coffin's almost out of MP. That's what I don't remember liking about the zone. Curious Coffin always running out of MP. But anyways, I really don't. Getting the coffee closer. I really don't care if the shell is successful or not. It's just more of a social, and most of the players that are in the link shell are AFK anyways, and the others just don't really do anything. The leader, he was the one I was more worried about, and it's what he was doing is kind of a thankless job, and he was also the first and only person that everybody went to with their gripes, and it just got to be. I'll admit, he did not handle it the most mature way possible. He should have just took a step back, but, you know, no one's perfect. I spent about an hour talking to him last night, trying to get him to, well, didn't want him thinking he was alone. That was the thing. The way he saw it, everybody was just out against him. There wasn't anything that he could do to get everyone happy, and that was that. So he started, I was trying to talk him into taking a break from the game. It kind of seems like he needed a vacation, but no, he thought better to start a new link show. This time it'll be more selective in who gets invited. We have all been there. Yeah, it's always one of those things that I've never actually run a link show myself or a guild or anything like that. It's believe it or not, I actually play this game to relax, and I've been promoted plenty of time. I think I was second in command of Blue Dot Gang back when we were getting stuff cleared. I got promoted to officer in World of Warcraft, and that was actually a pretty decent show. We got a lot of stuff done for fun. But again, I've always just been more, I'll help out when I can. I'm not going to bend over backwards, because I also don't want to be that guy that gets bent out of shape when stuff hits the fan, because stuff always hits the fan. But yeah, so everything's all falling apart right now. There was like 20 players left the link show last night because they got sick and tired of the drama. Don't blame them. I thought about turning the link show off myself. Yeah, it just... Anyways, again, this guy, the link show leader, Shadow Dragon is his name. He's wanting to do endgame stuff. Whether or not he wants to actually get a group of people geared for it, or if he just wants to get his own character geared for it, I haven't figured that out yet. I'm kind of leaning towards the latter, and it could be why he has so many issues with so many people. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a gear whore. It's just probably not the best way to make friends and impress others, but, you know. I've met lots of gear whores in my day. And there's another USB device in the record. Could that be? Check OSB real quick here. It's still working just fine. I'm going to unplug the phone. Maybe that's what the problem is. I've had this problem before, so Phone's unplugged. It's charged up anyways, so... And I didn't even bother to check what the current hourly or repeatable quest is right now. Quest are over here. Current. Vanquish Hawklands. Well, dang it. We're too early for sea monks. But we might get there before the night. Ben's getting 200 experience points on that, but he's got an XP ring equipped, it looks like, so that's adjusted. It almost sounds like a USB slot. I think it is, but to be honest, everything that I've got plugged into his computer's USB, except for the modem. The microphone's USB, keyboard's USB, and the mouse. But I don't see anything turning back on. But it's probably the phone. Windows 10 had an update recently, like Monday even, and my phone I think is still Windows 8.1. I haven't gotten an update on that yet. That's probably what the issue is. When I plug it in, the usual menu box that pops open hasn't been popping open, so I'm not going to worry about it right now because, after all, the Windows phone. And how we got an XP chain on that, I have no idea. I don't think these guys were that tough. And various coffins kinda at full MP now. Did we level up or something? No, we're still 54. So weird. Great sword is not capped. How about you, stuff? Don't capped up yet? He's got a long ways to go. Final's at 147. Maybe. We're getting there. Slowly, but surely. Any problems with my Windows 10P, but then again, yes, plugged in. Well, one of the things I picked when I got this one, I think it had like a dozen USB slots on the back, thinking, not gonna need more than a dozen. And I think I've got 10 of them plugged in. Too much. That's gotta be an exaggeration. There can't be 10 things. There might be. Oh, there's also an what do you call it? The capture card that I got for the Xbox. The cord isn't long enough, so I had to get a powered USB extension. That might also be the problem. I'm not using it. No reason to have it plugged in. And I've had nothing but trouble with it too. That's an exaggeration. It's worked sometimes, but there has been a lot of trouble with it. And I need to remember to turn these mobs so that if they do like a silence gas or something, Various and Korumoru don't get killed. Although I'm really kind of hoping that Korumoru does another convert around the same time that one of these Scorpions does their AoE damage thing. But yeah, I don't know, a lot of motherboards with 10 slots on the board. Maybe it's PCIe something. Could be it. It's oh, I'm also talking about there's 3 slots on the front that I don't use. Numbers. And then there's only a few boards that support that. It's I got silenced, but I don't think the mages were anywhere close enough to worry about. Which was good. Well, I'm all wondering. Maybe I was thinking of something else. Up in the kitty. I'll be back in just that. Keep that guy occupied for me. Oh, he's silenced too, so no ninja skill there. That's right. There's only 8 on the back. 7 of which are plugged in. 2 on the front. None plugged in there, so that's probably what's saying. And look at there, I was getting attacked from behind, and now it's going to get that delay. Yep. Might be the power of USB. Yeah. Of course, now that I mention it, it hasn't done its little ding thing since I unplugged the phone. Just have to, I'll give it another half hour, see if I hear it ding. If I don't, I'll plug the phone back in and see if that's a thing. I've had problems with the phone in the past. Windows Vista would recognize it. Windows 10 wouldn't recognize it for a while. I did a reset thing on the phone. And it was a reset. Yeah. We'll see. As long as it doesn't crash. That's all I ask for. Nobody ever calls me anyways, so I just use the phone to check on my news. Give me something to read on lunch breaks. Uh-oh. Got to turn on. Why do I keep forgetting to turn these mobs? I'm the one that cares about my trust NPCs, making sure they stay healthy. Nobody back there. Here. What's that? I think he heard you. Definitely got. Know that over time, the plug-in ports would become loose when plugged in. What all do I have plugged in there? And there's the mouse. There's the little micro. I don't know what you would call this. Port, plug-in, antenna. It's whatever this thing sends a signal to, and it detects it. And oh man, really? We got bound. Dent's bound too. I hate it when this. We got 30 seconds on that. I don't think that thing's close enough for us to range attack. Let's see. Oh, no. There's that noise. USB device not recognized. Okay, at least it's not the phone. Yeah. No, that one's too far away to range attack. Anything popping over here? No, another 10 seconds. The micro USB part of the cables seem to expand over time and become loosely connected to the phones. Does not surprise me. Watch it be your controller. Oh, I hope not, but oh well. If nothing else, I could probably plug it into a different port. I think there's another USB plug-in on my keyboard. Plug it in there. I don't think it takes that much power. And I could always fish out a... it had like an extension wire too. Depending what that is. Miss Kitty. Or, okay. Do a partial stand. But remember, we're silenced. So full of fail. Alright, let's try this now. Oh, Windows only supports Windows devices. Yeah. Apple, Microsoft, or Apple only supports Apple devices. Android only supports Chrome. They don't have to know that. I am using a Microsoft controller. It's not the Microsoft controller I'm having an issue with. And I know I've seen tons of players talk about being able to use Xbox controllers for their PC. I've never seen anything that actually maps or gets the Windows PC to detect the Xbox controller. I would imagine that would have to be a separate controller. I mean, specifically for PCs. It's just in the shape of an Xbox controller. just making stuff up now, but... Dent, you there? Yeah, Dent's there. And then... wait for it to turn red. Send in the Dent. Stab, stab, stab. Oh, man. There's a scorpion pop right on top of it. That's not just starting to get annoying now. USB device not recognized. He's gonna get annoyed with me. Making her get up. Maybe I should wait till after this mob is dead and we'll go ahead and start attacking Senor Scorpion. That's always a good thing. Thanks, Goltata. Always count on you to get in the way. And I don't know, Mr. Kitty. I told you I'd... Slap. She bit me. If you look online for a program called Input Mapper, and if you have the USB charging cable for the Xbox controller, which I don't, I use the aftermarket product to charge up some type of a rechargeable battery pack on the back of it. I don't think mine even came with a rechargeable deal. It just came with a slot for batteries. So, I'm sure I could find one. Love a rechargeable wireless controller. I'm actually surprised these things do not hit harder with Berserk up all the time. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like everyone's still alive. Input Mapper also works with PS4 controllers when you use the USB charging cable. Mrs. has her Xbox One controller. I know she's got that one, but she probably wouldn't take kindly to me taking her Xbox One controller. And, TV set went out. I didn't even notice that. Oh, I bet it was when I unplugged all that USB stuff. Darn it. I'm gonna have to... Think. Let me get around. I don't think they link. I don't remember them ever linking before. Doesn't look like they did. Bent. Good news is you don't need the TV set on, but... Yeah, she looks really annoying now. Getting up. Come on. I'm gonna try this one more time. Of course we did. there. All right. Where it's going to be the broadcast if it's not one thing. You have to look. Alright, I'm getting some grief from Lanos Rep because we're not streaming right now. But we're getting in there. Your console can't connect to Xbox Live. Do you want to exit? No. Log in. Play Lindy. Quit being difficult. Play. Close. Play. Hopefully Den's not dead. Alright. So, exit the viewer, because... Alright. It should be coming back up. I haven't seen it come back up yet on the stream. Of course, the Xbox is now being completely and totally bonkers. Not even let me getting closer to Relic. There you go. That's what we should be doing tonight instead of trying to level this thing. Seriously though, we didn't drop into the yellow or the red. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, I'm gonna have to power off the Xbox and power it back on. Turn off the console. Count to 10. Turn the console back on. And hopefully that'll fix our connection issue. Streaming, recording. Going to reload this, and hello, Lanos. We are having technical difficulties right now. I'm having technical difficulties. It's not Twitch. It's not Final Fantasy 11. It's just me with wires that gotten crossed and stuffs. Now I gotta make sure that Dent's gonna pop right here, and anything that's on top of him when he pops seems to have poor wire management. Oh, you would not believe it. I mean, it's a lot better than it was a month ago. Trust me. But no, yeah, it's still got quite a few wires right now. And on the plus side, I don't think I've heard that driver failure noise since we had to reboot the modem. Of course, now the Xbox isn't thinking about it. Knock on wood. And we lost connection, and then the Xbox wouldn't sign back into Xbox Live. Here we go. Nah, I think it's me. Play. Alright, now we have to wait for Play Online on the Xbox 360 to boot. You know, we could probably kill like a dozen mobs. Let's go ahead and take this opportunity and see if we can get a skill up. Or two. I doubt it, but try it. Low evasion and defense, there's a very good chance that we're not going to get. Log in. Duct tape will help with that modem AC bot. And no, that's not good. Bubblegum. Yeah, we got 0.3 greatsword skill up. Need some more. There we go, 162. Yay for double attack. Need more double attack. Seeker's Violin. So I'm jealous. So what I want to do, what I really want to do, is get Abizia done, put behind me. Why? I don't even know. This feels like something to do. Should be done. You know, get the Seekers, or get the Abizia questline taken care of before we get that final expansion, and then we can take care of that final chapter of Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. Why would it drop a chest key if you already have it? Things that keep me up at night. Central should be coming back on here shortly. We got the little blue loading dot popping up on the TV screen. Next time I'm just going to remember to leave well enough alone. Oh. The loading button icon never goes away if you stare at it. Keep staring at it. Oh, here we go. Downloading data. Justin Coffee always make me question. Need a break from Wings. Yeah. Should do some Dynamis. Whenever you need a break from anything, 2 hours of Dynamis just seems to fix it. It's like, alright, take on the world now. Alright, so Dentral should be popping right about here. Watch pot never boils. This is true. And jammed printer never unjammed. Come on, Dent. Here he is. Alright, so Virtual Dentral. Fight. Party. Yes. Oh, Xbox froze. Loading everything into its little deal. Oh, Spectral Jig. I forgot about that one. Alright, so now we just need to go to a safe place where we can reapply our Healy Wop. Actually, we'll just kill these guys real fast. 2 hours of Dynamis works pretty good. I wouldn't suggest 14 hours of Dynamis, though. No, I wouldn't suggest 14 hours of Dynamis either. Honestly, sometimes I'll log on Saturday morning and I'm thinking, we're just going to spend the entire day doing Dynamis. Get many coins as possible. And then after the first 2 hours, I'm like, hey, this is enough. We'll do some more tomorrow. Delivers an area of attack that puts target to sleep. Okay. If we put it to sleep, it woke up. After about 6 hours, you wonder what you're doing. And then after 8 hours, you're like, we could do this all day. Here comes numbing breath. Oh good, only Dent got numbed. Oh, goodbye. Alright, close enough. So, don't do this to me. Party, level sync. And as long as that cockatrice doesn't turn this way. Rust NPC. No, it's on the move. Even if it does turn this way, we'll just 2 hour and Dentra will blow himself up. I did 14 hours last Saturday and I found that after 6 hours my drops started lowering per run. You think that's something that Square Enix put in there, or do you think maybe you're just losing your edge? And as I imagine you were doing something else, maybe watching football or YouTube or something on a side screen to keep your attention distracted. That's what I usually do. Follow. Assist. Let's see how this works out. And this time, I don't care how many bells and whistles are going off. I ain't touching anything until after midnight. But, first I say that. Oh, forgot. Turn the mob around so he doesn't put Farius Coffin up. That was me. Trying to effectively proc while trying to keep entertaining Dynamis dropped quite a lot. Yeah. I believe that. It's, I mean, it's great that we can solo Dynamis. We can do it on our own schedule versus having to wait, what was it, twice a week back in the good old days? It had like a 3-day cooldown, I think it was. 3 days seems about right. I remember doing it twice a week. I've heard other players say it was a once a week cooldown, but that seemed too excessive. 4-day. Okay, that would have been a little bit more than twice a week. Alright. Punch you in the face. Oh, monk-like. Thought it might have been 3 days. 3 days seems closer to it because we were on the same set day. I think it was like Tuesday and Friday. And the Friday was always the problem because if we didn't go in at the exact right time, if we were like waiting for other players, then it would always screw us up because we couldn't trade the hourglass for like an extra hour or something like that. It would always snowball. And then there was this other time that another Dynamis show was showing up to their scheduled time. We also had to schedule Dynamis runs with other Link shows to make sure that you didn't have 2 shows going at the same time. Oh, The good old days. We're doing it Sunday and Thursday. And all the Link Show masters had to discuss which they were going in. Nobody wanted Tabnazia, except when you wanted Tabnazia, and then everybody wanted it. Or not, sorry, no. You know, I don't think there were too many that wanted Tabnazia. It was just... I imagine that would have been a difficult one to clear. So small. I don't think you could take in more than one alliance, too. Well, that might have changed. I never did Tabnazia back in the good old days. I think the only one that we cleared Dreamland-wise was Keefum, and that was a nightmare. Finally got the giant down, and after he died, he spawned what looked like 40 weapon mobs. Or nightmare weapons, I guess they were. And, oh, they wiped us. Oh, look at that here. Like an older than that vanilla Dynamis. And you have the 3 cities, Bocity, and Zarkabard. Dent, I'm going to save you. After we use Provoke. Scorpion Claw and Earth. Or which ones? And Juno. Nobody liked Juno though. I don't know if there were parts of all of them that people didn't like. There was this one part of Juno I remember. It was by where Kamlut's little personal mansion was. We would kill the mob in the back there, and everybody would basically have to be pressed up against his door, because after we cleared that guy out, or cleared the boss in that spot, I think it would like repop the zone. And anybody that wasn't standing too far away from the house ended up catching aggro and almost dying instantly. There was always that one guy that had to go AFK, and like, I'll be safe back here, and then everything pops and it's like death. That was the auction house. Yeah, that's where we pulled the boss to. I remember that. And there might have been another similar re-popping effect by the auction house. Nope, everyone's paralyzed. But at least Farius Coffin was able to remove the stone effect from us. It was always around in Juno that the Link Show leader would be talking that we don't need all this melee DPS. We just need 18 black mages. 18 black mages could clear Dynamis all by themselves. Now that would be interesting. I guess if you slept everything, and then time nuked it, yeah, it might work. The problem would be if you didn't get it all killed, but I think 18 black mages all using the same spell at the same time, you should probably take the health out of just about anything. This way, so we don't hurt our mages again. Are we still level 54? Nope. Apparently we got to level up somewhere. I don't remember where, but it obviously happened. Status. Combat skill. One of at 159, great times at 136. We better go ahead and switch out the equipment on him before it gets so low that we won't be able to get caught up. Follow. Alright, so Ghetto Samurai again. If you had 5 to 6 sleeping one mob and the other 12 using the same Gauss spell. As long as the sleep stuck. There were some mobs that I think we had the hardest time getting sleep to stick. The Beastmaster pets in... I always want to call it Ronfar, but it's Sandoria. They were the Hecates, if I remember correctly, and those didn't like to be slept. I think we had to use Bard sleeps to get that one down. And even then, they would have some trouble. This one... Don't want to send Dent too far out. That Mushushu will get him from behind. Yeah, guys are hard to sleep because they're Black Mage race. And, forget the update that White Mage got their own sleep spell. It was a white magic based sleep. Or the idea was you would use it on these ones that are resistant to black magic. It's just, poor White Mages, they had so much on their mind already, and now they're being told to sleep these mobs, and they're like, I don't even have a macro for that. Probably had a macro for it, it's just took them out of their comfort zone. Fun times. Alright, comes up to 141 on... Alright. Great. Korumoru. You were supposed to use Convert when he does that. Maybe next time. Ranged attack again. Follow with the assist. And you get so much cockroach meat tonight that we should probably make some Mithra meat kebabs just for old time's sake. I forget what goes into that. I remember the cockroach meat. I want to say a wild onion. Probably a Mithra tomato. Yeah, sometimes hate my link show. You ask for help, and you can hear a pin drop. Yes. Someone asks for help, and everyone wants to go. Yeah, that's about right. It's not that I'm afraid to ask for help, because I think if I was to ask for help, I might be able to get it. But I don't know. I'm just the kind of person that doesn't like asking, especially when I get to a ghetto account. Don't you dare use death scissors on me. Alright. Then I'd rather ask friends, as opposed to random link show mates that may hold me to it 6 months from now. It's like, hey, remember back when I helped you with this thing and you were doing that? No, I don't remember that. Well, I need your help now. Okay, doing what? I need you to get killed like 15 times. But I don't ask for help unless I've tried to solo it 2 or 3 times. Well, then pretty much that's the tried and true method. Can't solo it after 3 attempts, you know. I can get some help. But there's like only one thing that I'll see other players ask for help, and that's the level 95 fight to get your limit break up to 99 against the Taru Taru. Just because I had a little bit of trouble with that one myself, and I definitely will take the opportunity to do that. And I know I can do it well now. You just have to farm one item to the Rarab tail. Once that guy's terrorized once, that's all you need. I guess Farius Coffin is still with us. I don't really see him. There he is. On top of this seashell. But, and that's one thing I know I can do well. Everything else, I mean, there's some boss fights that I could probably help with, but I'm still worried that I'm gonna do it wrong. It's because my gear's so gimp and my macros are so silly. Alright, Mr. Ferris Coffin. Do your thing. All I need to do. And they're re-popping on top of me. I hate when that happens too. Curiosity, Lenos. What is it that you need help with? Not that I can help you from Quetzalcoatl. At least not yet. Watch that be a thing that Square Enix implements. Be able to do phased instances with your friends on different servers. That would be cool, actually. But I doubt that'll happen. It might be. Alright, let's get that button here. RAM 6 to 10, faster than Sparks, yep. UNM is for Monk Gear, 3 cents. And it's I've only been successful soloing one of the Rem hails. Beeson. I think it was the one against the Mithra Archangel. Yes! Korumoru has been knocked out. Oh, that's not something to celebrate, but... Oh, if only I had some liquor in the house. I'd definitely be doing a shot right now. Gotta summon him again. I'm getting a private message from the guy that I think is going to be taking over the link shell that got abandoned last. But anyway, yeah, we were... Cynical was fighting the Mithra Archangel. I think she dropped the chapter 9? That's a guess. It could be wrong. It might have been chapter 8. But the idea was she was on Thief. And I was just going to do the same thing that I did with the Virtua fight, where just keep my DPS to a minimum. Whenever Trick Attack is up, then I would use that to spam hate onto the tank, and then we had a whole bunch of heals, and then just slowly willed her away. And towards the end, it was everyone was out of MP, everyone was running out of HP, but yeah, you went to school with Buzz Aldrin, right? There's another thing I kind of liked about this. You can do EP versions of those fights, but only get one room. I have nothing with that. Yeah, you can do the EP versions, and that was the EP version that we almost got our butt kicked on. Every other one that I've done, the Easy Prey version, annihilated. I went out as Monk one time, and the dude got a critical hit on my Monk, and I think he did like 2,400 points of damage. And I didn't have 2,400 points, but yeah, if max merits, probably do that one solo. I've seen blue mages do really good solo on some of this stuff. I even seen a YouTube video of a blue mage that I think soloed the Tenzin fight on a very difficult, and Dent face pulled with his buff. But yeah. See what Boob has to say. Hopefully I didn't piss him off. He's older. He has a sense of humor, and I'm hoping he takes that as humorous, but maybe not. Might have had a bad day too. Or he could just be multitasking. Punch card computer system that took him 2 rooms to operate. Oh, what was the name of those supercomputers? Oh, I can't remember what it is right now, but he was doing it with trust NPCs. The only trust that wasn't pulling her weight at the time was the one that you get from the end of Wings of the Goddess. Looking at treasure, not trust. See her name here in just a... Yeah, Lillicet. She didn't have the accuracy for a very tough dude. But yeah, magnetic tapes, floppy disk, punchy cards. Get a little bit closer, and there we go. Nope, never mind. Still aggro the Dent. Yeah. Can you do sometimes? Oh, I remember him. He was the one that tried to convince the punch computer to get him to tell him where the last golden ticket to Wonka's factory. Wait. Totally Fubar. Willy Wonka? See, he may not get that joke because I don't think Willy Wonka was around when he was getting. He might have been. He's also Canadian, so you know he just may not get the reference. He laughed. Of course, you know I think that's what everybody does when you don't understand something. You're just like, ha, ha, ha. I don't know how old Willy Wonka is. I know I've got the internet at my disposal and I should be able to figure that out, but no, it's old. I think Fubar, I think he's in his 60s. 64 years old and soon to be 65. Baby. Still just a babe. Ah! Dent! I can't take you anywhere. Alright, let's get the range attack here. Not that we need to get a range attack going, but... well... Okay, here... What is this con as? It's still a decent challenge. And yet... yeah. Yet they're dying so quickly. Getting skill ups. That could be taken so many different ways. Yeah. I don't mean to say anything bad about Canadians. Some of my bestest internet buddies are from Canada. And for some reason they lost their passport, so they can't travel to the US anymore because the US has done all but close their borders. But yeah. The missus, she wants to relocate to Canada. Been playing video games 30 years. My kids got me hooked. Been playing video games for 30 years. Oh, I feel old again. Like, what? Final Fantasy VI is what? Over 20 years old now? In 2 more years, Final Fantasy VII will hit the 20-year mark. Oh well. I mean, 295 points of damage. I should have sub monk. Alright, well, Curing Waltz for 72 HP. To check, we might have enough level now that we could be using Curing Waltz 2. Not that we should need to, but let's see. Job abilities, waltzes. We got Divine Waltz. FF11 is my first online game. Pokemon was my first MMO. FF11 was my second. What was the Dreamcast? Actually, no, it's Dream and Shenmue. The Shenmue had some online features to it. It wasn't really an online game like this. First, always. Was 5, 6. Oops. Shoot! 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 Why did we... Various coffin. Dude. Look at me. No. He grinned. I swear I saw the little corners of his mouth go up. And he's grinning because... I suck at computers and can't even figure out my touchscreen phone. Oh. Nothing wrong with that. And let's get here, follow that. When I had my phone figured out, weather changed, my arthritis flared up. I'm all thumbs again. And that's more true than it isn't. This finger and this thumb right now hurt so much. But, oh well. Happens when you spend 8 hours a day on a keyboard and then go home and spend the rest of the evening and your weekend on this. First was EverQuest 1 for about 3 weeks. I never played EverQuest 1. I've seen screenshots of it, and unlike FF11, I don't think that game has aged well. But I have heard some really cool features that they've done with it. Everyone's still alive? I guess everyone's still alive. Let's go and get this one. Put it behind here. It's, because EverQuest played more like WoW back in the day. Yeah. The way I understood it, too, was that the people that made WoW, they wanted something more than what they could get out of EverQuest, and that was the main reason why they made World of Warcraft. The way it is now has pretty much killed it for me. Yeah. I remember reading they have certain servers that basically keeps all the newer content behind a lock or something, so that it isn't until you actually defeat the final boss that the next expansion unlocks for you. Say, using FF11, if I understand it correctly, you would just go through the original Nation quest, and it wouldn't be until you defeated the Shadow Lord at level 50 with a party that you would be able to unlock the Rise of the Zlart expansion and the level 75 cap and all the areas from there and all the missions and jobs, and that would be neat. I think if we could go back to FF11 and just get like 5 other players starting all brand new accounts, and then You'd have to put that own limitation on yourself. And then just uninstall all the expansion stuff. I would create a character for that. And there's so much of it though that I don't even think you'd be able to 6-man. You would pretty much need 18 players to do that. And then force yourself into, you know, we're not going to do the level 50 level cap until we get this done and, you know, basically get these little benchmarks cleared away first, but just to say that you did, or just to say that you could. That would be so cool. I mean, can you imagine 6 players fighting the Shadow Lord at level 50? Can you even do that? I don't remember when the Shadow Lord fight came out, if that was before or after the Rise of the Zalart. Oh, wow. And of course, I don't even know if right now if the way they have the updates set up for Final Fantasy XI, if you could even uninstall the expansion. But yeah, couldn't gain access to Min, Sand, Ranger till you get past a certain point, right? Could even toss in a Summoner if you really wanted to, although I don't think Summoner was a a Rise of the Zalart expansion. It was, but you could toss in the caveat of you can't do the Summoner flag quest until after you did the Windurst rank 10. But yeah, winners get to minus 50 degrees C where I live, so my arthritis will creep up on me. Minus 50 degrees. Yikes. So cold. I mean, I can handle 110 degrees Fahrenheit, no problem. Well, little problem, but I don't think I could handle minus 50 anything. Fahrenheit, Celsius. Thank you, Farius Coffin. Wasn't for you. Koromaru would let me bleed out. And then you wouldn't be able to start the Chains of Promathia expansion till after you defeated everything in Rise of Zalart. There are problems with plus 50. I don't think my computer's that hot. But plus 50, that's pretty hot too. It's like, I think 30 degrees Celsius would be, what is that, in the 90s? On the Fahrenheit scale? Maybe close to 100. Plus 50, I would guess that to be about, what, 120, 130? Maybe? Probably. F. I don't have my coat on tonight. I don't even have my sweater on, but yeah, 50 degrees Fahrenheit is cold. I mean, I'm acclimated to temperatures 50 to 60 degrees above that, with the air conditioner running full time. Go get it, then. After over 50 years of winters here, my skin is conditioned for it. Quite the opposite in Texas, sir. Oh, where is... He's in Edmonton. Edmonton. Other horror stories. You don't need gloves till around minus 10. And that's just because your fingers stick into everything. Woot! Alright, so what'd you get that time? We got a new weapon skill. It is Crescent Moon. Damage varies with TP. I have no idea if Crescent Moon's any good or not. But only because I'm getting kind of tired of Hard Slash. Let's give it a try. Crescent. Crescent. It's probably no good. It might be good, but it's probably no good. Speaking of which, let's check the dent. Got skills. He's got his great katana up to 142. Regular katana to 159. We're gonna keep this on him for just probably about another 10-20 levels. Weapon skill level. And follow it here. There we go. My daughter's in Edmonton, so I know the weather there. Oh, okay. I think I have seen that one before. I remember not being too impressed with it. I would like to see SE make a server of it start over. Where you couldn't transfer your characters into it. Could only start brand new characters. No trust NPCs. Hello, Mr. Cockroaches. And every 8 months, release expansions. That would be neat. We should send a letter to Square Enix and tell them about that. They don't. We probably get a response back. You know, and while the development team think that that's a really cool idea, there are currently no plans to implement such a. I think if you were to do that, you would actually get a few players coming back just for that option to be able to play it just like we did in the old days. Although I know Dynamis is so different now, I don't think you'd be able to do an 18-man Dynamis even at level 75. Oh yeah, you would get a lot to come back. Then you get all the current players wondering what it was like. Yeah. But I don't understand. I mean, they still have to have the code to how Dynamis used to be, right? And then, like, it gives us the option when we go into Dynamis nowadays. It's like, do you want your sub-jobs unlocked? Yes or no? And then, do you want old Dynamis or new Dynamis? And you're like, oh, we want the old one. And then it's like, everything links. Fun, fun, fun. And I'm thinking the old ways of playing, even the 1 million Dynamis entry. Because that was always that was another thing that made relics so rare. And I think it's also what kept the price of coins so high. It surprised me that coins haven't dropped in price as more and more players are able to solo Dynamis as often as they want. I think probably what might be keeping the price up on the coins is simply the fact that it's difficult to solo it without getting bored to death. But buddy, 3 to 6 mil, yeah. Freezing rain is so much worse than up there. Dent, just standing there, leeching XP. And you could be using your level 12 weapon and contributing. Dent. I was about to say, if your singles are going for 3 to 6 mil, I'm on the wrong side. I'm not gonna spend the $18 and transfer right now, sell everything that I've got, then transfer back to Quetzal as soon as. Oh. At the same time. You and your desk scissors. Why don't you use that on the Taru? He's obviously asking for it. Toronto get it last year, and we had no power in the city for 2 weeks. No power equals no internet. Oh, the horror. Oh, my favorite Conrad quote. Bird of Darkness. Was it Colonel Kurtz? I think he was the one that said it at the end. No heat, no subways, nothing. And, oh, we're talking about the weather. Well, extreme weather in Canada. Who did you bury his coffin? You filthy little white mage, stealing hate off me. Showing up my warrior. It's probably because I'm using such a asinine weapon skill. It probably does no damage. Ah, here we go. Berserk wasn't up. That was why. I got Warcry. Provoke. Good. That's okay. In the Seattle area, we get nice clear weather during the summer. For like, what, 2 months? I was in Seattle, I think it was 2008, in April. And yeah, I kept my sweater on all the time. Then it rains for a day and everyone gets in accidents. There was a time, I think it was back in the 70s, when everyone in Texas was rather courteous drivers to one another. And then after the big oil boom, it stopped happening. It was just drive you off the road. Don't understand why it has to be that way. Alright, we're gonna stop using Crescent Moon because it's just not doing what we want it to. Oh, we'll go back to Power Slash. Oh. Hello. Big, giant arthropod. You. I guess it's not an arthropod. It only has 4 legs. That's the wrong one. Macro. And then earthquakes and hurricanes, I suppose. Power slash. Slash. Earthquakes and hurricanes before minus 50 Celsius. All right, what are we up here now? Level sync. Good there. Oh yeah, the courteous drivers. You get 4 drivers out of 4-way stop. The longest game of chicken. Wave on. No, 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 you. No, no, please go. Please. And everyone's like flashing their lights. And then as soon as one person, fine, I'm going, then everybody goes at the same time. And they're like, what's up with that? And you got the cops at the intersections, waving people on, blowing the whistle at people. You go, woo, with his whistle. You always want to, like, Point right back. No, you! Actually, shouldn't do that to a police officer. They can phone in your plate. Yeah. Alright, that one didn't do over 300 points of damage. Because we don't... Looks like we don't have Berserk up this thing. Which is good. And run over here. What does that Flying Manta con as? An even match? We could go after those. Go after those easy. The only thing that I don't like is the goblins. That might be even match, and they would link. And bomb toss. Bomb toss might hurt. Bomb toss probably would hurt. It's gonna make these things are easy prey, low evasion, and defense. We're probably not getting skill ups on these things anymore too. It's been a while since we gotten a skill up on these things. But you didn't. Status. Combat skill. Well, he's at 145 on Great Katana. He should still be getting skill ups. At least until he gets caught up to where his regular katana was. Especially with all the repeated, what do you call it? Prowess. That's what that buff is called. You are benefiting from unique enhancement effects as the fruit of sustained training. Various Coffin's paralyzed. Can we unparalyze him? Nope. There we go. There's a great sword skill up. But, again, so slow. Alright, then we're gonna head out this way. Get that one here. Target here. I've never met a Canadian that I didn't like. And that should say something. I met a lot of people I don't like. Most of them Americans. I met a lot of Americans that I do like. That there. No, Galka was too slow on his Cure 4. That happens. Alright, let's go and clear these out. Maybe by the time we finish that, oh, a bunch of repups behind us. Turn this mod at the same time. I remember that one. No skill chain though. No, no, not Baleful Gaze. We got Pet from behind. Alright. Fortunately, Farius Coffin rescued us. There's Poison Pick. Maybe we should drop Voltada for Zed, because he likes to use stuns. And I will say this, that these skills that the mobs are using, that's a little bit annoying. I mean, it's nothing that we can't take care of. I mean, fortunately we're not mages. Then it's kind of mage-like. Casting a spell would be cool, but not really. Do that thing again. Alright. We get moderately decent XP. Alright, there was a time that if you would get 200 XP a mob, that was good XP. You get 6K an hour. That was considered not bad. Great. Not bad. And even the worstest of worst Dooms parties could get 6K an hour. It was usually slower than that. Kotata, why always the chaos rolls? Why? Back there, and there. We're getting Beastman seals. We should be killing Aquans. Nope, they are silenced. Well, that did over 500 points of damage. Now I lined it up perfectly with Farius Coffin, and that could have been bad. See if you can actually hit him from this angle. I don't think you can. Nope, you can. Yeah. I guess it's because she's slightly got her head cocked that way. Uh-oh. Galka pulling hate. And that. Embarrassing me, sir. There's a great katana. I don't remember the name of it, but I want to say it's one of those that has the occasional attack 2 to 3 times. Like, the damage wasn't that great from it, but because it would hit so often, you would be able to get TP rather quickly and be able to do lots of weapon skills. And it would be the weapon skills that you did the majority of your damage with, for the skill chains. I don't remember the name of it. And I'm pretty sure it would be samurai only. Of course, I was never a samurai myself, so I'm not good with the names. Oh! Even the baleful gazes. This is why we always bring the Galka with us. Gotta be other white mages, best NPCs that would use Stona. That works. That one had a ton of stuff on it. Meat, skin, seal, earth crystal. Only one earth crystal. Yeah. Get a little more comfy there. This dependency is getting a little more comfy too. Back in the old days. There's a great katana like that. I think had a multi-hit ability. Anyone remember the name? And they're gonna type in the name and be like, oh yeah, that was it. Probably not all that much in the link show right now anymore since so many people have left. I always get like one person that wants to show off. I don't need what's in there. We're gonna pull that sea monk as we get closer to him. Get some scallops at least. Know what you're talking about. Can't remember the name. The one on Riverside A01 or the one from the Riverside B01. You didn't even know it came from us? There were two? Soboro! I got Telenos rep to know. Wait. SUB. Oh, bro. That was it. That was it. Thank you. Green. Get one. Uh-oh. That Socrates came from clear across the room and made a beeline for Dentral. What was that? Who does that? Silly birds. That reminds me. Plus, this extremely good piece. If you're gonna level Samurai, might as well do it right. Of course, we're not leveling Samurai, leveling a Ninja. Go ahead and... I don't think cockatrices count as birds, but maybe they do. Alright, man. Finish this guy off. Nope. Coltada got the killing shot. I really hate Coltada sometimes. Of course, thanks to Moink and the link show chat, now I know where to go get one. Or one or two places, maybe. Uh-oh. Yeah, dang it. It sounded like there was something attacking us from behind. Probably just hearing stuff now. Alright. From a distance, you still even match? Yep. Even match, it's got low evasion and defense. I'm sure that's not going to be the case for Dent. Even match, just low evasion. Pretty sure there's a maybe one too. His damage is doing now. Well, that'd probably be easier to get. And maybe more effective too. We're doing on skill ups. Just a couple. At least the guy's got a ton of HP. And its cross attack is nothing compared to the death scissors that we've been eating all evening. 420 XP off that. Not too bad. I think as we do our circuit around this room, we'll just go ahead and pull the sea monk as we see it. I'm still not comfortable going into that next room at level 57. I usually try to put it up to at least 63. There we go. Great sword skill reaches 181. Ben's probably still in the 140s. Great katana's 148. Oh, 149. I spoke too soon. Stab. Stab it again. Yep. Very good. See if I can get this from behind the ribcage. Doesn't look like it. Maybe now? We got like 1 foot hanging off. There we go. Oh, Mr. Dent. Turned enough. Nope, Farius Coffin. I swear. asking for trouble. We did a weapon skill. We weren't even trying to do a weapon skill. It just happened. Which are the best kind. We're now reminded of a XP party that we had in, I think it was Yotor Jungle. This would have probably been 2006. Dense stuck. Follow this? There was a player, she was leveling her Black Mage. We were all trying to get up to level 37 back in those days. I think we were fighting Mandy's. And we were trying to teach her how to Magic Burst. Thinking that once she learned how to do it properly, be able to do it all the time. Her problem was she would want to Magic Burst the really big spells that took a long time to cast. So what we did was we timed our macros so that before the weapon skill even started, it would be basically using this weapon skill in X amount of seconds, in parentheses, start casting this spell now, whatever her name was. And I think we were being kind of mean too. And then the macro would fire and it would use its weapon skill, and the other player would wait his 3 seconds, do his weapon skill, we'd get the skill chain, and then shortly after that her spell would finish casting and we get the Magic Burst extra damage, and the mob would usually die quickly after that. We also had to make a point to start that macro at the beginning of the attack round. But towards the end of that group, Mandy's were dying faster than they were repopping, which is always good. Which gave her time to, you know, rest up MP. I always wonder what happened to those players and if they went on to bigger and better things. Whack. I think that Smashusho used a double attack on me. Certainly seems like it did. Full turns there. There goes butt kicked again. Oh, that's nothing then. I'm so paralyzed. We're not paralyzed anymore. Mob's still alive. And level 58. Alright, let's clear out this one. Then I'll feel comfortable releasing the trust NPCs and then resummoning them. Not that we really need to. I mean, we're not having... Actually, no, I don't think we will. Paris Coffin is able to keep up with MP. Koromoru is not being squeezed dry. Kultada is still busting Corsair rolls. And Sakura is like doing the most. Just do its little peeps. Yeah. How to kill a Black Mage in party. Have the Magic Burst with Ancients. Oh, wow. I mean... That's just... It's gotta be unlucky, because it took so long to even get Freeze casted. I mean, what were the odds that they would be able to get a weapon skill and a skill chain to go off in time that... It'd just be so much easier, actually, to just, you know, use sneak attack, trick attack on the Black Mage and let them pull hate that way. We used to do that to the White Mages from time to time, just to keep it interesting and keep them on their toes. And so many Taro white mages hated it. Whenever they would pull hate, they're like, no, I'm gonna die! Panic, panic, panic! That's probably the best thing about leveling Monk first as a Clothy. You weren't scared if you pulled hate and started getting wailed on. But yeah. Hell yeah. Land in Ancient Magic Burst definitely takes some time. There's a Mr. Cat was one of the ones that we forced to level his Black Mage up to 50 so that he could learn Freeze, and we would use him, me, and I think it was Glory. Trying to remember the name of the Chains of Promathia one. It was the one against the dragon. Stone Dragon. Oryu, I think is what the name was. I don't remember the name of the fight. But, that was the one where we had to sleep the dragon. I made a friend. And then, while he's asleep, we would all cast Freeze at the same time. And then Freeze would do a ton of damage. And then we would sleep it again. And while it slept, our Paladin, who was just standing there next to it, would be spamming Provokes and Flash and as cures on everybody, trying to keep as many folks keep hate on the Paladin as much as possible, so that when it did wake up, it would go after the Paladin and not the many Black Mages. I think we also had a White Mage. Yeah. I had a White Mage or a Red Mage in there as well to keep everybody up. But we had it set so that we just 5 players could do that encounter, and that's how we dragged the rest of the Link Shell through that encounter. For the 6th person, they could just basically stand there and get the win. Thought there was someone behind me. Yeah, great sword skill. I think Dent's Black Mage is still at 50 because of that. Job levels? Nope, 52. Means he must have used it for something after that from time to time. No idea what it could have been. But yeah. I did piss off a lot of players, leveling my Black Mage to 50. I always thought, you know, once the mob's at 50% health, then I'm just going to start spamming nukes to try and get it killed as quickly as possible, and then start resting MP. And, sometimes it wouldn't die quickly enough. I guess a lot of times the mob wouldn't die quickly enough, and I had a tank send me a tell. It was quit spamming nukes. I only do it when he's below 50%. But oh well. I think it was Coco who told me that he could go AFK while he was resting on his Black Mage, and nobody would know because they just thought he was resting MP and waiting for that opportunity to cast that spell to take care of it. But he would also sub Red Mage, and fast cast would get him killed. So he told me. How are we doing? 58. We were supposed to go grab another Sea Monk. Let's just head that way and getting all sniffing that. See how we do against those. Watch that be like the lowest level Sea Monk that was in the zone at the time. And we're the only 2 in here. Come on, Mr. Dent. You can do it. It looks like he's tanking. He can't be tanking. It's got to be Furious Coffin, right? Yeah, it's Furious Coffin. Not the warrior. Check. Check it again. Even match. Alright. That when aggro's me like that. Nope. A little bit too fast on that one. Maybe next time. Comes hard membrane. I think one's hitting. Yeah, there we go. Break the time still. What we needed. So I want to get some more, but I don't know. Like whatever skill ups we can get. I just don't want to pull two of these accident like, and one of these might be a notorious monster. You always got to be careful. And this little section. One's an even match. Low evasion and defense. With haystack. Moving so slowly. Probably the weapon. It probably has a horrendous delay. What does it have? Curiosity. Yeah, delay 420. I mean, I'm sure there's faster katanas out there that ninjas can equip. May not be. Yay, XP chains again. Alright, let's get our controller going all crazy. Where do you think you're going? I'll pull you back to camp. Jitsu skill 150, Pachi NP. Not too bad. Good. I'll just take what we can get. .1 skill from this one. Oh well, Ben's catching up. Ever so. Now we're getting ballsy. We're going further out in here than what we should. Remember correctly, these scorpions are a little bit higher level than the ones in the previous room. A little bit, not a lot, but I think you can get XP on these two all the way up to about level 70. Not great XP, but let's take whatever we can get. Careful with those goblins, though. Oh, the goblins should be easy to kill too at this point. But I just don't want them all linking on me. She is asleep. Wild Rage. Love it how the Chocobo chick doesn't take any damage. Pull any hate or enmity whatsoever. Just stands there. It's coming right for us. I know what I miss about the bats from last night. Their defense was so low. You just get some crazy numbers on these guys, on those guys. They just don't get as many skill ups either. like you do with this one. Oh, it's not even 11. Oh, early. No technical difficulties at the moment, too. Which is awesome. That one close enough to pull. Have to wait for it to come all the way back over here. Don't worry about Dent running out there and aggroing the rest of the room accidentally. You know he would do it. I really need to learn what distract does. I would imagine it would keep enmity down for everybody that currently doesn't have 8, but that's just a guess. I just see Koromoru use it all the time. Maelstrom. Didn't do so bad. And Koromoru timed his convert at a pretty decent time. Also a decent challenge. Maybe Dent will be able to get a skill up or two. And this one probably won't be so lucky. I'm going to go back into the room and grab some Cockatrices. Finish up a little book that we're on. Dude is dead. Alright, back this way. Dent, you gonna get stuck? Nope. Good. What are we up to now? 58 still? Yep. Got a repop. Decent challenge. Yikes. It's so hard. I don't even know how much damage that did, man. Couldn't have been that much. Hard remembering. Oh, something else I noticed the other day when I was doing merits. If I'm reading this correctly, it used to be that we could only max 4. I mean, it was most recently, and it would only give us like 60 total combo. But if I'm reading this correctly now, 105, that would be enough to actually get 15 in all of them. 1, 2, 3, be 45. Add that to 60 makes 105. And I want to. Did that happen with the November version update? It must have. I think that would have been one that I knows about. Thank you, Linus. Well, here I've been just wasting merit points and making our total number of merit points higher, but we'd definitely be pouring it into that. Dent, too. Extra 15 across. Yeah, that'd be pretty neat. They also set it up so you can cap HP and MPs. Fairly nicky. Wish they'd let you max out everything else now, like magic and combat skills and weapon skills. I would think eventually they will. Just because it's so easy to get so many weapon skills. Is it all? Let's see. That's merits, categories. weapon skills. Combo max 8 out of 15, or combo totals 8. Max is 15. Yeah, no, I don't have Enterator all the way up just yet. No, it's these. Okay, you can get a total of 152 on those. Weapon skills are still kept. Kinda lame, just let us have them all. Well, 152 is a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19. It'd actually just be easier to get the calculator and divide 152 by 8. Well, 80 times 2 is 160, so 19 would be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 19. Okay, so all of these can be capped. Oh, and before I forget, Charlie Nikki, hello, welcome to the chat. And I have to say, I love the name. Like the one Prince song that I still have on the mixtape out in the neon. Oh, there's Love All the Purple Rain, but yeah, awesome. The actual weapon skills, Accelerator, yeah, they haven't finished that one out yet. Going to be... Where did it go? That is. Others is still capped. Yeah. Yeah, this one only got let you do 5. And here's what I've never understood. I even looked on the wiki and it really didn't tell me. The enemy critical hit rate. Adjust enemy's critical hit rate by 1%. I would imagine this would mean to decrease the enemy's ability to land a critical hit on you by 1%. If not, then if it actually goes the other way, then I really need to change that to 0 and maybe put in something like spell interruption or enmity increase, since I'm kinda gonna be taking this on Paladin. But I mean, it's gotta be decreased. Why would it? Why would you spend merits on letting it do more damage to you? But you know, it's Square Enix. Who knows what they think? Not a coffee. Sad face. I need to grab something to drink here. I'm all parched now. And I can see how other is capped, since some of them would be counterproductive to the others. It's like enmity up, enmity down. Net effect 0. I remember the general rule that I read. It's like, if you ever plan on leveling any job other than your main, don't ever mess with the enmity stuff, because last thing you need as a black mage is enmity merits. Why not XP meriting in Escha? The main reasons, because I haven't done that stuff on Dentral yet. That's a silly, lame excuse. But the main reason is we're just slowly trying to get skill ups. Dent's trying to get skill ups on words. Great Katana and his Katana, while also leveling up Ninja at the same time, and then trying to get skill ups on this Great Sword, so that when we finally hit 99, we can start doing the red procs in Abysia. And also because we just like XP in the old world while we still can, when there's nobody else around. Somebody's got to get the earth crystals where everybody else. Remember enmity up for thief, great for sneak attack, trick attack. Yeah, trick attack definitely. Remember all of Cyndaquil's whatchamacallit. There it is, my wardrobe. The plunderer stuff, it all had tons of plus enmity on it. Which got me killed the last time. Trick attack, the deal was off for it by like 1 whole second. And yeah. Pulled hate. Got one shot of. Fun time. I head back to those sea monks. We're getting better skill ups on them. What are you gonna do over there? I thought he was gonna jump up on a bookshelf. He's not supposed to be jumping up. Not that that's gonna do anything. Cats are gonna do what a cats are gonna do. Whether you're watching them or not. Half second and a macro can kill you. No. Good old days. I think there was a thing that you could use to decrease trick attack cooldown time, but I think it's job points. Oh, you can't even check job points. Oh, that's lame. What did you do? Other than make a ton of noise. Cat's being feline like. Thief. Flee, hide, triple attack, trick attack recast. Here we go. Shorten recast time by 2 seconds. I can do that up to 5 times, but man, I love triple attack. And flee, that doesn't do anything to. We should probably get rid of the flee recast. We're not using flee nearly as much as we used to. But when we were doing a ton of, excuse me, storyline stuff, and we were running from one dude to the other, one cutscene after another. But yeah, most beat. Oh, Dynamis Lord, but died with my weapons. You know, the macro was a half second from starting. Alright, Cynical is no longer petrified. Thanks to you, Farius Coffin. Oh, we went separate ways. Of course we did. Here, this with that. Click with that, and the war cry. $1,000 on that skill chain, or on that weapon skill. Which is great, because it's easy prey. But yeah. Sneak attack activated in the macro with 1 second wait before weapon skill. He cloned right after the sneak attack activated. Yeah. It's the Arch Dynamis Lord for you. What is it? Ta-da! Level 59. Alright. Now, how close were we to finishing that one? Oh, that did finish that training regimen. Excellent. Spectral Dig. I still don't have Spectral Dig macroed on this line. But we're going to change that. Copy. Paste. Spectral Dig. Alright. So we're going to go change our training regimen from page... I think it's 3 that we're doing, and we're going to make it page... either 4 or 5. Probably 5. Well, it might be 4. This is going to be the one where we kill goblins and sea monks. Better XP. And there's my favorite goblin right here. Goblin Enchanter. Start running them soon. Don't want to spend 2 million per Umbral Mare. Yeah, I would not want... They really go that much each? Ooh. That'd be a wonderful thing to actually farm if you could. Incredibly tough. Yeah, we're not going to fight those yet. Alright, Ground's Tomb. I want to cancel the current training regimen. I'm certain. And then... Yeah, that's why I've been trying to farm on Thief. Read about individual training. Page 4. Here we go. 3 monks. 3 of them. 2 goblins. And repeat it. Dent. Your turn. Cancel. I'm certain. Once again, Grounds. Individual training. Page 4. On. Editor. Hit the follow. Alright, Beast can solo him pretty easy now. Beast just probably wouldn't get the treasure hunter going unless they use the was it the ladybug jug pet? Yeah. What I just need to do is bring Dent in. Alright, now the Goblin Enchanters drop goldsmithing stuff. I've even gotten gold bars off these guys before. And because the way the prowess works, you also get additional treasure hunter, I think. It might be something different than treasure hunter. This might be better drops. But these are also the weakest of the goblins. They'll go 2 weak, around level 74. They don't have a powerful enough AoE. No, they don't. If I remember correctly, the ladybugs, the main thing they got going for them is the stun. This is how little I know about Beast. I still call them ladybugs. I know they got a real name, but... Sure, I've got the food on me still. Let's see. Not the meaty broth. Dipper Yuli. That's the one I think it is. Bouncing Bertha is good against them. Yeah. That's the high quality cricket too, wasn't it? But most beasts use grasshoppers, so it's crazy AoE. Yeah. Takes care of all the clones in basically one hit. Even match. No, not inkjet. Been funny if Ada had brought it to inkjet. I'd be laughing. Oh, white mage for the kill shot. Oh, the Manta skins. Those sell for a decent amount to a vendor. I think close to 1k each. Maybe? It's been a while. It was this room that we'd always level or solo our jobs up to 75. I know it was. But unfortunately water crystals just don't sell for a lot. But I think miners drop pickaxes and sometimes they drop ore. But not this time. Alright, let's just go around here, pull this one, and see what kind of Phillips we get. That is... Gobbler's combat skill. Great Katana's at 155, Rail Katana's at 159. So let's get Great Katana up to about 160. And I don't think I was facing that mob the most of the fight. Otherwise, I think we would have used a weapon skill against it. We'll just do it right now. Didn't do as much damage as I would have liked. Oh well. Debating the pros and cons if I was to let them auto-fight the rest of the battle while I ran and grabbed something. Wet my whistle. Oh, we can wait. It'd be one of those things I come back and there's like 6 goblins on top of you. And the kitty cat unplugged the modem. Yeah, the method of thief is tricky. But it does improve one's drops, I would imagine. Now you think 2-boxing it may work with like what I usually do with Big Cynical on Thief for the Treasure Hunter, and then you are fighting. Yes, he is. And then bring Dentral's Beastmaster in to actually do all the damage. I think that would work, but would have to be really careful. At least until we know what we were doing. Gotta do about 60k damage in about 4 seconds. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that. I don't even think with Beastmaster I'd be able to do that. For Beastmasters I'd be able to do that. That's because all my tunes are so gimp right now. Need to work on it. 6. 3. You better leave it right there. Don't you go. Alright. You busted it. I'm not a Corsair. I can't say that I know what the Kultada AI is trying to pull off, but I would have left it at 9. Alright. Aims Thief, Subbing Sam doing Trick Attack plus Rudro's Stormed and Sneak Attack plus Rudro's Stormed. Alright. Was 2k with that one. Hey, look, it's a goblin. Goblins are so cute. Fire spell going on there. What does that con as? Decent challenge, low evasion, and defense. Various Coffin's almost out of MP. Dancer 7 Sam can take down ADO pretty quick. Self-skill chain. Which should do about 25 to 30k damage plus level 4 darkness for about 20 to 30k. Oh, got me curious now. Far from easy. I forget how many Umbral Marrows were needed for the upgrade. Was it a lot, if I remember? Yay, Quake Grenade. But yeah, the Thief / Sam idea is based on the Dancer thing. The only true you need 255 for the first and 250 for the second. And 255. 250? Let me guess, it drops like, what, at most 2 at a time? Maybe more? Man. I should be farming down in this Zarkabar here on out. Get all my coins from there. Well, maybe. One is 100%. And the 2 is going to be what you get with Treasure Hunter, I guess. Alright. Taking quite a bit more damage. I'm wondering if I should drop Berserk. May not be killing it as quickly as we want. Although, in all fairness, Furious Coffin runs out of MP, we just drop him and then resummon him. Preferably in a place that we won't grab hate. You just spelled the regen? That's so mean. It says the drop rate is 130%, so Treasure Hunter would improve chance at second. That would be neat. I remember when my friend Nikki was I think she was doing the ninja katana relic, and then she finally got it completed, and then it felt like it was just a couple of days after that she got it all the way upgraded to the level 99 piece. Don't know how long she had been saving up all the stuff before that, but hehehe. I was just a little bit jealous. That's a lot. But not that much. I mean, if I was really gung-ho interested in it right now, I would be in Dynamis right now. Streaming that, but man, that would just be so less than exciting. Although, I guess in fairness, once we get them up to 99 and we're trying to get just those last bit of levels, we could probably be trying to get weapon skill ups on the easy mobs in Dynamis. Just trying to prop them at the same time. And get some coins. Yeah, you didn't bust the Evoker's roll. Ability waltzes. Still don't have Carrying Waltz 2. That'll probably come at level 60. We'll just name Samba. Enhances accuracy but impairs evasion. We are going to take a very short break. My throat is dry. I need to get a fresh refreshment here. So I'm just going to stash these two guys down here for just a moment, where it's safe. And I'm just going to go refill my coffee cup. It'll just be a moment. Yes. Unhappy kitty is unhappy. But I'll be right back. No, not over.
We're back and we got a dancing coltada.
Alright. Mic is now back online. Of course. Okay, good. I have no idea how long the mic was slightly unplugged. I must have bumped into it when I grabbed my drink. Which means I've just been for the past 30 minutes. And I'm here we go. Thank you, Lennis Rep. I could do this without you. I'm pretty sure I couldn't. Check that. Fill it with that and that. Steal some more of these guys. 5 to 10 minutes. I didn't really think about it because I was doing something in game. And I don't think if I was actually talking about anything interesting. I don't think I was. I think it was just simply all my healers are out of MP and I keep pulling links. And that went on for like 3 or 4 miles. But yeah, I thought you were quite a bit quiet. Oh. What I need is some type of icon on my desktop that starts flashing this big red light saying your mic is unplugged. Or something simple like that. One of these days, I'll get it figured out. Probably just not today, though. What I really need is a separate computer just for the streaming part, so I can just keep a glance at and get a 4th monitor for that. Pretty cool, though. Pointed at the thing, but alright. Koromaru is already using convert. Dude, we just summoned you like 3 or 4 mobs ago. Alright, see you tomorrow again. I hope to see you again tomorrow night. We'll be back on around the same time. Hopefully not fighting the same mobs, but maybe. Actually having a pretty decent time with these guys. Just the XP is not so great. But the skill ups are okay. A bitch. How far have we gotten? 161. I should get it up to 170 or 160. Have to wait and see. Get up to 165 first. Kill shot. Flip. And then, yeah. For some reason, Coltada's tanking. Probably used a weapon skill. Cool thing. That's no fair. Dentral had TP ready to go for his weapon skill before I did. Now we're gonna be a little uneven again. Quick. Fun. Anything else in here that we could be getting stuffs on? Kinda undead and plantoids. Not a good one. I usually don't like doing the region stuff because you get so few actual 700 XP, I guess, is not few, but you only get 14 sparks and 5 accolades, but I guess it all adds up, especially when you end up killing like 300 mobs. So quest on Dent, objective list. Barton. Done. Go and grab this guy. Repeat. Another assist. Yeah, there's that. Oh, with that. And 13 there. Guess it wasn't. I know we weren't going to do a kill chain because it was Faria's coffin using his weapons here. Guess I'm starting to get all sleepy. It's almost time to shut it off. And still wasn't able to see the goblin miner. Each attack followed with the assist. Now this, I'd guess, is kill chain. Unless it dies beforehand. It's already at 50%. Yep. And goblins just die so quickly. Such a shame. Let's go and pull this one first. And we're probably gonna accidentally link the goblin, but we got him parked on the little swirling light vortex thingy. It's got a name. Can't actually chart it right now. Figure it out here in just a moment. Ethereal Junction. I think it's where you spawn some of these Unity Notorious monsters. Zerk. So with War Cry. Then it's not going to have enough TP to get this one done, but wow. And did 100 and some odd damage. So glad we had our accuracy food on for that one. That's an idea. Is Dendril whiffing on these? I don't think he is. But he might be. We'll try that tomorrow night. Some accuracy food, see if that improves our skill rate. Since they're easy prey, I wouldn't think that accuracy food would be necessary for easy prey mob, but that just might be old school thinking. It'd be easy prey if you had cap skills, but it would probably be capped, or at least a lot higher on Ben if he wasn't switching weapons back and forth. So now we have to pick up a scythe, because we have to pull that up as well. And the scythe is another weapon with a huge delay on it. You know, I guess huge is an exaggeration, but we're closing on that one. We're gonna need one more sea monk. Oh, and apparently we're gonna take care of some goblins. This one came running from across the room. I'll see how we doing on stats. Dex plus 16. Some of this stuff shot up beat. Yeah, taking effect now. Accuracy and attack on the assault. Still too low for the brutal. Still too low for the ancient torque. Too low for that. Too low for that. Ah, double attack plus 2%. That'll probably come in handy. Too low for that. Low for that. And the element metal should come into full one more level from that. I guess we didn't need to kill that goblin. Alright, this should be the last monk that we need for this chapter, and then how are we doing on time? Yeah, it should have enough for maybe one more circuit around the room, I think. No matter how many times I keep looking at great katana skill, it's just not going to go up any faster. Just happen when it happens. That's probably what I should do, is just level 1 weapon a night. And I was like, last night we did great katana, so tonight we're just going to do regular katana. Let that get caught up. I'm just worried that there'll be too much of a gap, and then it'll have trouble hitting the mobs, but that happens. We'll give them food. Right, good. Mitchell ran up here with us. Oh, I know what we could do. Instead of just doing another circuit, let's fight our way out of a lair of Onzozo. Yeah. We're on the far side of the room anyways. It may take more than 10 minutes to miner. Going pretty far away. Let's go and pull this guy. That one's in the way. I think the scorpions and the Socrateses, I think those still aggro at level 6. Of course, they should die quite a bit more quickly now. I'm tempted to leave Ventral in the zone so he doesn't lose his prowess. Just trade all the drops to Cyndaquil, assuming she's got space for it. Oh, she doesn't. Of course she doesn't. Well, so much for that idea. Anything in here that you can... You need to really check to see if you have those. Brass ingot, iron suit, field house, stack. Don't need that. Don't need that one anymore. Alright. Now that one's in the way. Not for much longer. Oh. Dentral Link the Goblin. Okay. Alright. Can't even see the goblins because various coffins doing his Velka White Mage thing. Really grinning at me. Alright, there's that one. This. Over this. If you just look at just party chat, you would be able to tell that Various Coffin is a chatterbox. He's got that macro set up for Ringrith, return to the dust whence you came. And in all fairness, if and when I finally go after that relic item for my White Mage, I'll probably copy and paste it. Do the same thing. Because, why not? Nah, we don't need it. You're not in the way. Alright, just make sure Notorious Monster is not up. Looks fine. Alright, we'll start with you. Dent in. Hopefully he won't aggro all 3 of them, but even if he does, he'll be okay. Curiosity, what level did Cynical get up to tonight? 81. Awesome. Not terrible either. I forget what level it is that you can wear the pearl armor. I don't think I have the pearl armor set on, do I? No, I probably sent that to a mule. Ooh. And then it's got nowhere near enough EP to do a weapon skill. Well, maybe next time. Ever so slowly. This is it. Use the area of effect deal and kill. Oh, never mind. You missed your opportunity, Mr. Mushushu. Could have killed a Taru. Get it next time. We got Koromoru killed once earlier today. That was awesome. Do that like once every 30 minutes. Be even better if they would like scream and party chat like no. But no. I think some of them have death emotes. Probably just the tank. There's Koromoru. He would probably do, you know, not like this. Oh, we know. Okay, so. And the TP levels are getting closer to one another. Skills on at once. Versus level 60, that was back in the day when XP started getting really stupid levels to level up. At 18.8K going up. Yeah, man, it's not terrible anymore, especially when you get the 2K book on these things. Yeah, we're not gonna go after two more. Work our way out of here. Second thought. I don't want to fight these guys. Kind of a waste of time. Spectre Jig. Spectre Jig. How's Dent doing on space? 47 out of... Great on space. Got about 7 stacks of crystals though. We ran into a wall. Still behind me soon? Okay. I don't think. I don't mind sending Cyndaquil out of here. Not really. It's not going to take too many kills to get us back over here. And I really don't know if we should be continuing in here with the XP we were getting. That last mob we killed, we got how much? 403? Well, 403 isn't bad. But it's only going to go down. We're even at 75, I don't think we'll be uber enough to be taking on the kitty cats for the next chapter. Go up here. Here's this book. Survival guide. Vision. I know. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna read what kind of prowess effects we have going on right now. That'll make it decide. Review active prowess. Alright, increase treasure casket discovery, don't care about that. Increase combat magic skill gain. Kinda neat. That's only at level 2 though. Crystal yield, don't care about. Treasure hunter bonus. What is it's only at level 1. Increase HP and MP. Yeah. Enhanced accuracy and ranged accuracy. What's that at? That's also at level 1. Attack and ranged attack. Magic accuracy, magic attack. And cure potency, weapon skill damage. That's probably why the mobs are dying so quickly right there. What's that at? 2? Killer effects. And okay. It's nothing awesome. Nothing bad either, but... Nah, I think it's best. Put him in his mog house. That way, tomorrow, when I log in, I can actually do some muling, make a little bit of money. You're not going to make a ton of money on crystals. 7 stacks, you'll be lucky to get 7k. But they do sell quickly. 7k will buy you at least 1 coin. So yeah, survival guide. Teleportation assistance, let's go to North Sandy. Original release area, sorry. Northern Sandor. Using tabs. Alright, and Cynical, you do the same thing. Please. Teleportation assistance. Original release. Northern. Let's just wait a couple of moments for all the treasure to drop. All the treasure dropped. Alright, so we're going to be getting the bagpipe music here in just a moment. There was a time when I was leveling them up to 75 that I would just keep the characters in that same zone until they couldn't get any more XP off the mobs in there. I had a problem with that. It was also when I had tons and tons and tons more bag space so that I could actually keep everything to sell to an NPC vendor. Speaking of which, let's see how much money we're gonna make. Can't be a lot. Let's see. Starting out, we've got 3,071,142. Spell. I'm gonna sell the pickaxe. Manta skins, that's what you want to know. Yeah, those go for 1k each. Seashells, not even worth holding on to. I got a bonecraft mule, so I'm going to send all that over there. Okay, so it wasn't that much. A little over 5k. Should get us up to what, 3,076,000? Yeah. What about Dent? How many of those Manta skins did you have? Because you had more space on you, so there's a possibility you got more of them. You also got all the Quake Grenades. But I guess we weren't fighting the Sea Monks that long. He only has 6, so we wouldn't even had a whole stack of them. Got a bunch of Scorpion Claws though. Go ahead and sell off the seashells. Almost a tongue twister. Okay. Everything else can go to the... Alright, so that's it for tonight. We'll be doing the same thing tomorrow night. I'll look for a different region. I don't necessarily want to do another night of Lair of Mzozo. I prefer stuff that's easy prey, but we'll figure something out. Yeah. Which skill is his lowest weapon skill? Yeah, combat skill. 164 in Great Katana, 159 in Katana. So tomorrow night we're just going to focus on Katana. Get that up as high as we can. And then we'll just leapfrog back and forth. I think that'll probably be adequate. Cyndaquil, she needs to be doing something similar too. Lowest combat skill, Greatsword 196, Scythe is at 195, so we'll be doing Scythe tomorrow. Okay. We're getting there. Slowly, but... Oh, very slowly, but surely. We will get there. I guess I ought to upgrade Den's gear too. He's level 60 now and he's running around in level 45 body pieces. It's a high quality body piece, which is some really nice DPS stuff. And I would love to wear this forever and ever and ever, but it's only +1 here, +2 there. There's probably something better for Ninja at 60, DPS wise. Who knows, maybe we'll even do, whatchamacallit? Words. The Ninja AF on him, just to... What's the word I'm looking for? Swap it up some? Not what I was looking for, but kind of gets the same idea. Yeah, stuff like that. Nothing crazy. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching. Sorry I had the microphone unplugged for 10 whole minutes. Maybe it was a blessing. You didn't have to listen to my voice for that long, but I'm not exactly sure when it happened. What I need is a different kind of mic stand so that it's still in front of me, but at the same time not way... I'll figure something out. Not tonight. I'm going to bed. And the missus will come home and wake me up. Alright. So yeah, tomorrow night will be Road to 99 Warrior Part 4. This is actually this will probably be our longest Road to 99. Probably because we're dragging Dentrol, kicking and screaming behind us. But we'll get there. And then we'll get all our red procs taken care of. We'll get Abizia taken care of. Keep thinking, you know, if we had gone back, killed that ladybug one last time, it would have given us the key item that we needed, but this will be the surefire way to take care of that. That's what we're going to do. Alright, y'all. Take care.